Dear student, how are you? I hope you are well. I am Shamresh Mondol, Senior Lecturer, Department of Biology, Milestone College, Uttara Dhaka. In your previous class, you learned about the tissue culture process. What is tissue culture, the process of tissue culture, and the significance of tissue culture. Today's our topic is genetic engineering. From this class, we can learn what is genetic engineering, what is cloning or recombinant DNA technology, the method of recombinant DNA technology, and the significance of recombinant DNA technology. So, at first, what is genetic engineering? Genetic engineering refers to a set of technologies that are being used to sense the genetic makeup of cell and move gene across a species boundaries to produce novel organism. So, in a nutshell, genetic engineering is a process by which we can produce new variety of different types of cross, can produce different types of medicine, and also can change the genetical materials or genetic genome sequencing. The term genetic engineering was first coined by Jack Williamson in his science fiction novel Dragon Island. Next topic, what is plasmid? Plasmid is a small circular double-stranded extranuclear DNA molecules that is distinct from a cell chromosomal DNA. So, plasmid is a extra chromosomal round shape limited gene bearing DNA which is basically found in bacteria and yeast. Next, recombinant DNA technology. What is recombinant DNA technology? The technology involves in genetic engineering is called gene cloning, recombinant DNA technology, or in vitro recombinant DNA technology. Gene cloning or recombinant technology or creation of genetically engineered bacterium can be accomplished by the following steps. First step is known as isolation of target DNA and plasmid DNA. The first step is the isolation of target DNA with a specific gene from a donor organism. For this case, we can use cesium chloride or sucrose solution has to be used. At the same time, the plasmid DNA is isolated from the E. coli bacterium body for using as a vector. In this process, in this step, we have to at first select a desired DNA from a specific organism from which we can collect, and we have to select a bacterium from which we can collect plasmid as a vector. Second step, separation of desired gene. The desired gene from isolated DNA which is isolated in the previous step dissected in the restriction site by the restriction endonuclease enzyme. Both ends of separated fraction of desired DNA are sticky type. Step nong 3. Insertion. Alike portion of desired DNA cut off by endonuclease enzyme from the vector plasmid. Then the dissected desired DNA fraction is ligated to cutting site of plasmid with the help of DNA ligase enzyme. Thus, a recombinant DNA is formed. When the desired part attached with the plasmid DNA, then this plasmid DNA is known as recombinant DNA plasmid. Its accuracy tested by PCR or sequencer machine. Step number 4, transformation. The process of transferring recombinant DNA to the host cell is called transformation. Generally, E. coli bacterium used as a host cell. So, in this step we have to inject the recombinant DNA plasmid into a new bacterium. Step number 5, multiplication. The inoculated host bacterium is transferred into a culture medium where it would be replicate and produce clones of the recombinant DNA. So, we know that bacteria multiplied by the binary fusion or binary process. In this step, we have to multiply the transformed bacteria, the bacterium in which the recombinant DNA plasmid present, known as transformed bacteria. This transformed bacteria has to be multiplied in a culture medium. And last step is screening. The finally clone of the particular desired DNA are selected through screening. So, screening is a process by which we can collect or select the desired DNA which is multiplied by in the bacterium. Also, we can say the multiplied in the recombinant DNA plasmid. Several technologies are followed to in this step, but most commonly used technology is the nucleic acid probe method, through which the clone with desired gene are selected and used in different fields of genetic engineering. So, in this step we have to ensure the selected or desired DNA will be multiplied by a process. This process is known as screening, and this process is known as nucleic acid probe method. And this desired DNA we can transfer into the zygote DNA by separating this desired DNA from the recombinant DNA plasmid. We can transfer into a desired cell or living organism in which we can attach this new characteristic. The application of recombinant DNA technology in the field of agriculture, recombinant DNA technology in the field of agriculture. At first, the creation of high yielding variety of plants. By the process of genetic engineering, we produce different types of high yielding variety of rice, wheat, potato, and different types of corn. Second point, the production of golden rice. We know about the golden rice. In this golden rice, it is enriched with vitamin A. This golden rice produced by the Swiss scientist Ingo Portricus and German scientist Peter Bayer. Third point, flavor saver tomato. This flavor saver tomato was developed by the use of antisense RNA. It can delay the ripening of tomato. Insect resistance plant. we know about the Bt brinjal. In this plant, they are attached a insect resistance gene which we collect from the Bacillus thuringiensis, which is one type of a soil bacteria. From this bacteria, we can collect a insect resistance gene and transfer into the brinjal. We found a genetically modified living organism which is known as Bt brinjal. Next, herbicide resistance plant. A gene which is known as BASTA, which is herbicide resistant gene, and this gene found in Streptomyces bacterium. From this bacterium we collect this gene and transfer into tomato, different types of corn, potato. We can get a herbicide resistance plant through the process of genetic engineering or recombinant DNA technology. Disease resistance plant. Different types of disease resistance plant are produced, such as PRSB resistance papaya plant, which can protect papaya ring spot virus by the process of genetic engineering process. Next, pest resistance plant. Different types of pest resistance plant are produced by the process of genetic engineering. Nowadays, we can get different types of potato, different types of tomato, different types of lady's finger, which are pest resistance plant. Next point, improvement of quality. We can improve the quality of the product or agriculture product by the process of the genetic engineering. We can improve their taste, we can improve their size, we can short their life cycle. Next point, nitrogen fixing rice. We can attach nitrogen fixing gene from Rhizobium bacterium, which is known as NIP gene, attached with the rice plant, paddy plant, and this paddy plant can fix the nitrogen from the atmosphere with their NIP gene characteristics or NIP gene. Next point, vitamin enriched maize variety. Nowadays, different types of maize are produced which are enriched with different types of vitamin, and at last transgenic animal. Nowadays, we can produce different types of genetically modified animal which is known as transgenic animals. Recombinant DNA technology in medicine and pharmaceutical industry. First point, production of insulin. We know that insulin can control the amount of glucose in our blood, and this insulin produced in the beta cell of pancreas. Nowadays, this insulin can be produced by the process of genetic engineering. Next point, production of human growth hormone. Different types of hormone are produced by the process of recombinant DNA technology. It can control the growth of different part of our body. Third point, production of AAT. AAT, for the deficiency of this A1 antitrypsin, can create different types of lung disease. Fourth point, production of interferon. We know that interferon is one type of hormone. We can protect the virus such as cancer. This interferon can be produced by the process of genetic engineering process. Production of vaccine. Different types of vaccine are produced by the genetic engineering process. Suppose polio vaccine, cholera. Next point, amniocentesis. It is a genetically engineered medical procedure by which we can diagnose the chromosomal abnormalities and the sex determination, which is also known as AFT test. By the process of recombinant DNA technology, Also we can produce living bioreactor. Different types of bioreactor are produced by the process of genetical engineering process or recombinant DNA technology. Different types of enzyme are produced by the process of genetic engineering process. Suppose zymase enzyme. Next point, creation of model animals. Different types of model animals are produced by the process of recombinant DNA technology, or we can regenerate the animals or plant which are totally destroyed from our earth. Next point, human gene therapy. Nowadays we can reproduce or regenerate the part of DNA which is mutated or destroyed by the process of gene therapy. Next point, skeletal regenerative medicine. Nowadays very familiar disease is osteoporosis. We can remove this osteoporosis by the process of skeletal regenerative medicine, which is produced by the genetic engineering process or recombinant DNA technology. Also we can produce cartilage, bone or muscle tissue or connective tissue, or regenerate this muscle tissue, connective tissue and bone tissue by applying the skeletal regenerative medicine, which is produced by the genetic engineering process. This is all about the genetic engineering process or recombinant DNA technology process. From this class we can easily describe the recombinant DNA technology process, and also we can write down the significance of genetic engineering process in the field of agriculture and in the field of pharmaceutical and medicine industry. Next homework is you have to draw the gene cloning process or recombinant DNA technology process, and have to read and write the genetic engineering technology or recombinant DNA technology and the significance of genetic engineering process. If you fail to understand, then please contact your subject teacher. Thank you everybody.